There's a little gift that we. Oh, nice. We're recording. Okay, actually, let me just welcome everyone else from the world. Okay. Welcome, everyone. We've started the Global Healing Miracle Call a little bit early, and we're so happy you're here. Actually, Vinay and Giovanni, will you come over here just for a second? I just want them to see you. Dr. Clingy Rogers here with Vinay, with Giovanni. We have people joining from all over the world, and then we have an awesome audience here from Nepal. Yeah. Actually, people are here from probably, I don't know, maybe 12, I don't know, 10 or 12 countries. So we are just about to honor some of the people who Dr. Naram knew and loved, and we wanted you to join this experience. So, Bajran, will you be willing to come up? And then also Kamal, would you be willing to come up as well? First of all, anytime Dr. Naram would have a challenge or possibility, he needed something to happen in Nepal, he would actually call this man here, Kamal, who loved and served with so much devotion and never wanting the spotlight, just doing it because in his heart, he loved Dr. Naram. And also, even when we were helping the orphan kids in Nepal, he would donate his own money in addition to Dr. Naram to support, always doing all logistics and so many things, not only him, but his amazing kids. And I want to acknowledge, can you stand up, his beautiful wife? Can you, let's give her a big round of applause. The only thing that's a little dangerous is if she invites you over to eat, you have to be like really hungry, otherwise you're gonna pop by the end of it. So can you just share a little bit about Dr. Ram? No, this is him. He's not so much a speaker, he's a doer. But also he's trained his kids to do. And his kids' lives have changed because of being with Dr. Ram. Tarun and Pulkit and Varun. Actually, Tarun is, even when we were going up to the orphan home, Tarun sent me a message saying, you know, Clint, it doesn't feel good if we call them orphans anymore because they have so much love from you. So why not call them our kids? This is beautiful. How old is Tarun? Yeah, how many age kidney? Yeah. 28. 28. So Tarun, I'm sure at some point you're going to be watching this. We love you, Pulkit. We love you. They've all been impacted and made an impact on Dr. Ram. So Bhadraj, can we start by giving them the first gifts? Can we get the, yeah. So am I pronouncing your name right, Bhadraj? Did I pronounce your name correctly? Bhadraj? Bhadran. Bhadran, have you guys ever heard of Tip Top? Yes. Tip Top. They sell 10,000 samosas a day. 10,000. Bhadran loved going there because he loved to see people that are succeeding and the best at what they do. And somehow in that spirit of entrepreneurship and excellence, Dr. Ram connected with him. And so not only they have the best samosas, but Dr. Ram's favorite sweets. And so for everyone here, we have a little box of sweets from Bhadran that say, thank you with love from Dr. Naram and the Ancient Secrets Foundation. So we want to give the first one to you, Kamal. And also for you, Bhadran. Oh, for me? Oh, thank you. I'm excited about this. So we want to give, actually, if one by one, you guys can come up here and we acknowledge. Angie, would you feel free to come up here? Go ahead. Okay, yeah, please.
I just want to take a liberty to say about my very good friend of Angie. Being in the Nepal, there is one situation in the Nepal that it's difficult to get the remedies directly from the India. So, but her commitment towards the ancient secret and Dr. Ram is such that whatever the time takes to remedy comes to Nepal, but till date, she is following the diet religiously, gluten-free, and Sarah, like you, dairy-free. So I really want to thank to my friend Angie. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So can you give her a, yeah, beautiful. So let's give her a gift. Fantastic. Yeah, there's a caretaker who has been helping with Tyaginath, the Gori Baba. And I'm just so grateful that you came. If you can stand up, we give a big round of applause. And so many other people. Tonka was his driver. Every time Dr. Ram would come up here, Tonka, just for a moment. Every time Dr. Ram would come, Tonka would drive him all over the street, which is not easy in Kathmandu. So we give him a big round of applause. Come. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And we have some other beautiful, powerful people. Come up here, please, Krishna. Please come. He says he was so devoted for decades helping Paglanath Baba. In fact, when he walked into this hotel, he says this is his first time ever in this hotel, but he came out of love for Dr. Ram. So let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And then please, also, is this your beautiful wife? Yes, come up. Please come up. Anytime there's someone who's such a beautiful soul devoted to service, you know that he's partnered with a beautiful soul. So what's your wife's name? Muya. Muya. Let's give Muya a big round of applause. Thank you, Muya. Beautiful. And then I just want to honor some of the other people. Can you come up here as well? This beautiful couple? Yes, please. Friends. Okay, beautiful couple of friends. Come. And can you share a little bit about how you know Dr. Ram? You can stand right here. And come as well. Beautiful friends. I met them in Mumbai. Can you share about your story or your experience a little bit?
It will be better if he starts first because he introduced me first.
Absolutely.
Yeah, namaste everybody. I'm Anand. And I met Dr. Naram a few years back in Mumbai. He prescribed me some medicines and I was following it and I felt great. Like I was supposed to meet him later, but like, so sad he passed away. That's it. Thank you very much.
Namaste. Before I met Dr. Nar, I heard of him. I was not familiar with Ayurveda that much, but I always knew that I love herbs and everything. And I loved planting flowers and all. But all of a sudden, he introduced me about Dr. Naram and how he treated him. So I was having some health issues and I was wondering if I could meet him. And I had appointment with him as well, but unfortunately I couldn't make it. But after some time, when I heard that he passed away, it was like a very shock to me because I really deeply wanted to meet him because I was suffering so much. And there was deep desire for me to heal others, but I was suffering. So there was, I wanted to like heal myself and others as well. Thank you.
Because it's so sweet to know the ancient secrets, we want to make sure you get some sweets. Beautiful. We have some other new friends here. And I just want to say, I feel like you're already part of our family. And I just want to invite you up. Anyone who's new here, even if you discovered ancient secrets within the last couple weeks. So Sachima and Priya. Okay, beautiful. Please come on up. It's like always there's synchronicities and beautiful miracles. And in Rome, we met a wonderful person who actually went to boarding school with this wonderful person, and we connected. And then her mother is in charge of the art exhibit here. And it's called the Triennale?
Kathmandu Triennale.
Yeah, Kathmandu Triennale. Has anyone been to that before? So we're going tomorrow, and it just happens to be about healing and about indigenous healing. And so we're so excited.
And it's the first time it's happened in Nepal, so everybody's really welcome to come.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Bin.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so grateful you came. Thank you so much for being here, Priya. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And this very powerful family, I don't know if you feel comfortable just us loving on you, but you guys have already just expressed so much love. In fact, in being able to share the ancient secrets. Right before they came, she asked me, I say, I want to make sure I pronounce your name right. Mridula? Okay, Mridula. Mridula asked me, she says, is there any way that we can buy 30, 40 copies of the book to make sure that we give to people that we love? And so I just want to say, I'm so grateful for that. I know how many lives will change for that. Just give them a big round of applause for this beautiful day. And we can make sure that they get some gifts too.
Sure.
In fact, right now, we're going to end this beautiful meeting. And if you go see, we have extra boxes. If you see any of the staff in the Salty Hotel, I just want you to give a box to the staff and say thank you for supporting and loving us, for serving in the beautiful way that you're doing. And I just think that would be a beautiful way to just say thank you for all those who have served Dr. Ram and this lineage. Thank you everyone for coming here. Thank you for being of the heart and of the mind that you want to learn how you can have more vibrant health, unlimited energy, and peace of mind, not only for yourself, but for those that you love. And just thank you. Thank you. I love you and I'm with you. If you have any questions, let's see, Dr. Giovanni. Oh, we want to make sure you get the remedies. So if you put your email address on that book would be great. If there's anyone that I missed for any reason, please forgive me from my heart. And if you have any questions, both Dr. Giovanni, could you go to the back of the room and just answer any questions as people are walking out, and Vinay? Okay. So again, one more time, thank you so much. The very last thought is the very beginning of the book. There's a quote that says, "I didn't come to teach you, I came to love you, and love will teach you." And I believe it is love that guided us here today, and love that will guide us forward in taking the best care of ourselves and those we love. Yeah, thank you. All right, beautiful. Good. And if you have a chance to meet these other beautiful people from all over the world, this is a good time to mingle and meet. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, I forgot one special gift for Giovanni and for Kamal. For Giovanni, this is Dr. Ram's favorite popcorn place from Chicago. So we have some of this. And then for Kamal, these are the t-shirts we wore the whole time from the Ancient Secrets Foundation. It says, "I love you and I'm with you." Thank you. Very good. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very beautiful. Now, I don't know if you guys, actually there's one thing I forgot, but I really wanted to share. It's one of the last recordings we made of Dr. Ram. It's a meditation. If you have time to listen to this, this is his meditation that he would do for his son when he was sleeping, to create it so he was unstoppable. And I really think this would be maybe the best thing that we can end with, is his words and what he shares. So I just invite you to close your eyes, to feel your heart. And for those listening online, even if you've heard this before, we're just going to play this unstoppable track. Let me see if I can share my screen here.
I love you and I'm with you, Clint.
Oh, thank you, Gary. That is so fun. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, I need to hook up the audio again. Yeah, very good point. Audio in. Okay, let's see here. There it is.
Namaskar.
Okay, let me play this again.
Namaskar.
Here we go.
Now
All right. So I invite you just to close your eyes. Give yourself this gift of just a moment of peace as you hear this master whose patients were people like the Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, who served with so much love through so many challenges and so many obstacles in such a remarkable way that even when he left his body, his mission is moving forward in a way that is bigger than ever before. So close your eyes and enjoy this moment of peace.
Namaskar. Now I want you to allow yourself to reprogram your wonderful subconscious mind. Believe it or not, my master, who lived up to 125, said, "You have all the right to become successful. You have a right to become a winner. Your right to face your fear and also your ego. And that can only happen when you are coming from your own authenticity and your own being." And my master said that every day morning, if you speak these words in this way, the way I am sharing with you, you become unstoppable. Everything becomes a new dimension. You become a magnetic personality. Success, happiness, joy, relationship, everything will come to you as if you are a magnet. Allow yourself to become that magnet. My wonderful child, you are having powerful, magnetic, dynamic, loving, healing, and happy personality.
Clint, can you fix the sound?
Your memory is improving. Your energy is improving. Your relationship with your body, mind, and emotions are improving dramatically. You are loving yourself because you are wonderful. You are
Yeah,
loving yourself.
good.
You are liking yourself. Your self-esteem is becoming better. Your self-image is transforming into a magnetic personality. You are becoming unstoppable. You are able to achieve whatever you want in your life. The power is within you. You are able to touch, move, and inspire. Your power is touching hundreds of people, thousands of people, millions of people. You are able to achieve whatever you want from now because you have got powerful, positive, magnetic, dynamic, loving, healing, and happy personality. Your relationship with your family is improving. Your relationship in your work is improving. Your relationship with your customer, relationship with the people around you is dramatically improving. Your choices are becoming clearer. Your mind is powerful. Your brain is working in a creative way. And from today, any problems are turning into special opportunities. There are no problems. There are only challenges. You have a power to face them. You have a power to solve them. And then they are turning into opportunities. Buses of opportunities are now coming in your life. The only challenge will be which opportunity to take. There are three things: conscious mind, subconscious mind, and superconscious. Superconscious, you may call it Allah, Khuda, you may call it Vaheguru, Buddha, Christ, Krishna, you may call it Shiva. Whatever name you want to give. That superconscious mind is with you. And that superconscious mind is going to guide you how to become a winner in every situation. Things are improving. Your energy is coming from within. The power is coming from within, which in ancient secrets is known as Shakti. Now you are becoming a powerful Shakti. Shakti which has no problems, only solutions. Shakti which has only feedback, there is no failure. Shakti which can turn any challenge into possibility. You are a person of possibility. Everything is possible in your life. From today, you are becoming unstoppable, very creative, a person of possibility. Now start your day with new ideas and everything will be possible. And now totally relax. Totally relax. All the wonderful ideas are sinking into your subconscious mind. And then from there, you are coming out like a new person. Totally relax. Go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Totally relax. Totally relax. way. You are growing better and better and better. You have got powerful, positive, magnetic, dynamic, loving, healing, and lovely and happy personality. Whatever you are touching is transforming into opportunity. I love you. You are powerful. I know you are powerful. Totally relax. At the count of 6 to 1, you will open your eyes, feeling fresh, healthy, energetic, and unstoppable. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly open your eyes. Now you are ready to face the world, face any situation, and you are becoming unstoppable. I love you. Congratulations. Namaskar.
Beautiful. If you put your name on the email list, just as another gift, we'll give you this track as a free gift so you can listen to it as many times as you want. So beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Naram. Thank you, his master, all the masters in the lineage, and thank each of you for coming here. I believe you're here for a reason, and I'm excited to discover why. So, thank you. You could come, and Kyle and Monica. I just want you to share some of your experiences with them. I'm going to unplug the projector part of it, but thank you again, everybody.
We can't hear you now.
Let's see here. Can't hear me right now?
Oh, now. And remember, that's going to be
Oh,
that we're going to have a wisdom film for Dr. Naram in May.
stop the sharing, maybe. Let's see. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much for being here. This was a new experiment. I'm doing it this way, and I'm glad we could drop you in a little bit into the magic of being here in Nepal. While I'm going and greeting other people and thanking them for coming to visit today, I want just a couple of people to share their experience about being here in mystical Nepal. So first of all, I've asked Sarah to share. Kyle, I'd love you to share. Monica, and anyone else that wants to share. I just wanted you to hear some of the perspective of what's been happening here. Does that sound okay with everyone? Okay, good. I want you to enjoy.
Hi, family. How is everybody? I have to change the view so I can see all of you guys. Yeah. Oh, guys, it's so good to see you all. Kyle, you don't want to sit by me? We are actually here.
I'll totally sit by you.
Yay.
And everyone else around the globe.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
We're here where Dr. Naram met his master. Boy, guys, you can tell how short I am. and it's been incredible. We actually met in Agori, which is featured in the book as well. And if you guys remember this part of the book, does anybody remember the Agoris? Yeah, Carol, do you remember what that part was about? Can you share? No. So they essentially can transmute any energy. So one of the stories of the Agoris was 112 years old, or more than 100 years old, smoking 100 cigarettes a day or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Crazy, and lived to be very old, still doing it because they could transmute any energy. Not that we could do that as well, but we actually got to meet him in person. We went to the very temple where Dr. Ram met his master as well. And we've been with the orphans that Clint and Dr. Ram have worked with for quite a few years now, and they really touched my heart. I'm sure Kyle is going to tell you some of the stories of what they've done for him. And we're with Giovanni and Vinay. Look, they're over there. The love has been incredible. Oh, Jill, look. Here, I'm going to let her just come in. I'll come back in a bit.
We don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Guys, the whole family.
Would you want to share anything, Jill?
Yeah, I mean, the orphanage was just amazing. I've heard so many stories saying that the children, you go there to receive love, not for us to offer. So true. It's so true. We were just blessed with love. They, as soon as we arrived, they'd come running to us, hugging us, loving us, and it just made you feel better, didn't it? You know, we were there to sort of support them, and they were supporting us, and they were just bundles of joy, absolute bundles of joy, and we've just had such an amazing time.
So Jill, can you tell us about what happened? Hello, by the way. Hello.
Hi, Jana.
Can you tell us what happened? You did a little presentation to the orphanage, and then there was a surprise.
There was. So the presentation was to share with the children about Dennis' story. I mean, obviously I couldn't go into big details because they're little children, but it was really to let them know that, you know, they're love already. And Den started from a sad place in an orphanage, but she learned to turn everything around and become love and offer love to everything. So it was letting them know that if they're having a bit of a tough time, just to look at Dennis' picture, because they surprised me and blindfolded me and took me, they'd actually put Dennis' picture up on the wall next to Dr. Naram's, and that was just magical. Oh yes, and then the book, and then this amazing book. So the children, I was suggesting that if they were having a tough time, to go and look at Dennis' picture and remind themselves that actually love can conquer all. So, but this is amazing. All those and the children.
So I'm not sure, Jill, I'm not sure that everybody knows what that is. Can you explain what it is?
Oh, it's a coloring book.
An ancient secrets coloring book.
Yeah, and it's like, can you see it if I open it? It's got all different, it's all to do with the ancient secrets.
It actually asks the questions of what do you want in it?
Yeah. and we were sitting with the children and they were filling it in what they wanted and did pictures, but there's lots of coloring and it all follows. And then later on, there's pictures of Dr. Clint and Dr. Naram and Dr. Giovanni, but they're just amazing. And later on, there's a picture of Jen and myself as well, which was really special.
It truly is a beautiful book. It truly is. And Heidi and Carol put that together. It's absolutely beautiful. We're so glad that you were able to give that to them. And then we saw the pictures of the children coloring some of the pictures in there, and they did such a beautiful job. It just seems so magical where you guys are right now.
Can I just add something? The most exciting.
I love you and I'm with you and I'm so excited to see you. Hi, Jill. Kyle. Hi.
Harry, what's up?
But can I just add one thing? Really exciting. We've all got one of these as well. I can't wait to color it in. Sorry, that's my inner child.
It's really special because it's teaching the kids at a very young age in a fun way
Yeah.
the ancient secrets, and then they even put the orphan's face in so that when they opened up the book and saw themselves in the book,
Yeah.
like just imagine, you guys, a few years down the road when you check in with these children,
Yeah.
what might they be doing with this kind of knowledge? Yeah.
See, there's pictures of the children as well inside. So it's just amazing book. Magical. Oh, look, I like this one. I'll show you this one. Can you see?
Ganesh.
And she's even been doing the ancient secrets while here. Everybody was just talking in front, and we've had Vinay and Giovanni love dosing us as our vata's getting high and we have heat in the body, and using these herbs and the formulas and curing us.
Absolutely. And my knees were really struggling with all the steps up and down, and the two of them decided to do some Marma points on me. Only Dr. Giovanni didn't tell me he was about to do it. And I have to say, they're really painful when you rub the backs of your knees. And I kind of yelled a bit because I didn't know he was going to do it. And that really helped. So we were able to share that.
She went up a giant mountain, and I don't know
Yeah.
how many steps.
365 steps at the Monkey Temple.
65. That's just up.
And it was pretty darn steep.
It was. But we actually had already gone up the back way, and then we had to come down the front way
And then back up again.
Yeah, it felt like one of those special challenges. We went up the temple and then down the stairs, and then we turned around at the bottom and came back up the stairs.
After climbing a mountain to a waterfall,
Absolutely.
like 2 days before.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
every time we would see the orphans, we'd have to go down a very steep hill. And even myself, who works out every day, had a very difficult time
Yeah.
going back up this hill. But the secrets worked.
They did.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're amazing. So yeah, very exciting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jaina, do you have any specific like direct questions that we could speak to? That would be
You know, that's
benefit.
a really good question. If anybody in the community would have a question, if you want to just unmute and ask, be awesome.
I would, Kaylee here. I want to know what your favorite thing is. Your favorite thing, right, so far.
Okay, well, that's an easy one for me. It's having a dance party with the orphanage.
I love
We had maybe like 5 or 6 dance parties within 3 days. And it was really special for me. So I've been working with Clint doing videography and filming these miracle stories and traveling with him since the beginning of 2021. And this is my first time in Nepal to be able to see, you know, how much love and donation goes to the orphanage, to see firsthand of what I've been part of, you know, supporting.
Fantastic, Kyle. Wonderful.
And even just 3 days of hanging out with these kids, you know, even going there like the second day, it felt like I've been working at the orphanage for like years, the way that just like they felt like, you know, like brothers and sisters. It was really interesting, and beautiful, and absolutely touched my heart, and being able to guide yoga and meditation and breath work with them, and then have dance parties, and then just listening to their stories of how you know, things that are happening, and of some of them, of how they, you know, either lost their parents or their, you know, families are in very like poverty places, and then being at the orphanage, and how much love, joy, and abundance that they're really embodied in, of being able to have, you know, beds and roofs over their heads, and foods, and a lot of toys, and football, basketball, and then having a bunch of brothers and sisters of like, we have 32 brothers and sisters. How many do you have? It was just really amazing.
Great life, yes.
It was nothing like I've seen in America of kids. So, you know, but yeah, the dance parties are my favorite with the children. And now I don't want to ever go to another club. I just want to go to like orphanage, middle school dance parties.
Where they smear paint in our face and dump buckets on our
They
head.
thought that was for holy. I thought we were only being painted.
No, water.
Water.
Buckets of water.
Yeah, balloon fights.
Oh, how fun.
They thought it was great.
Yes, absolutely.
I would say
Marvelous.
my favorite thing is touching these humans. Like we're family. I mean, tears are coming already. Just excited. Clint asked if I could step on and say hi. I'm like, to the family. And imagine we've known each other for years. I've been on this global call for almost 3 years. Then to touch you, like I get to touch her now.
Oh, lovely. Group hug. I love it.
And to feel Denny and Dr. Naram here with us and the gifts that we've learned from the lineage and being a part of it, and then our own spin on it to share that with each other. And, you know, like she did some energy clearing on me, and, you know, we're here together feeling the morning of Dr. Naram and seeing when we stepped in and the staff were introduced to us, the staff had tears in their eyes as he went to say thank you for how much Dr. Naram had impacted his life. So we read about it, we hear about it, but then to walk in these steps and see the people, to see the children, the mother of the children, the one who takes care of the orphanage.
Yes.
When she speak about how Dr. Naram affected her life, I mean, you can't, just tears pouring down her face, and the kids, how scared they were when Dr. Naram passed and they didn't know what to do. And now here we all are, and all of you who have supported this journey or who bought a book or who donated to the foundation in some way, we're all passing the lineage on. We're all holding that. So that's my favorite, is being a part of and holding it and touching the family.
Well, Sarah, I loved what you guys were experiencing just in that Facebook Live, where you guys were acknowledging all the people that Dr. Naram had been involved with there in Nepal, the driver of the person who drove Dr. Naram around, the person who took care of him at the hotel, the hotel staff. I mean, I bet that it's just pretty amazing to be able to work with the people who've been, involved with Dr. Naram. So
It
tell
makes
me a
it
little
so
bit
much.
about that.
Well, wait, did you have a favorite?
A favorite.
thing?
It has to be holy. It has to be the fun. The fun is our expense.
She likes to party.
Yeah, I do like to party. But it was the, you know, they gave us colors on our face. I thought, oh, that's quite nice. I don't know if you saw the before and after. We've got little marks around us, which is lovely, and maybe a few.
No, I'll show you why you guys. She's talking.
We got absolutely covered. It was wonderful. You know, they were running and getting buckets of water and throwing it at us and covering us, and weren't they? And then you guys started.
Faces.
So there's lots of pictures on
Oh,
Facebook.
Yes.
Oh, that's marvelous. Beautiful.
But they, honestly, I've still got pink in my hair. When was Holy? Oh, now.
Something of the sort.
Dr. Jivan is still very pink too.
That's a sight to see, guys. Imagine Dr. Giovanni walking around the town and seeing people with bright pink hair. So good.
Yeah. So, but it was just great. They, you know, we helped the girls make bracelets, and the guys were playing football and basketball, and one of the I thought was brilliant was Dan did a thing in the evening to say hi to the moon. No, hi to the sun when the sun was setting.
Oh, yeah.
And we played music and we danced, and we all gathered and danced to the sun as it was setting.
Yeah, a goodbye to the sun dance party.
It
Brilliant
was.
idea.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really special. And wait, what was the question before we went to her favorite thing? Remind me.
Oh, it was just about the staff or the people that have interacted with Dr. Naram.
It felt very sacred, didn't it, when they were arriving?
Yeah.
Very special, because it's the first time they've connected to anybody and talked about Dr. Naram, really.
Yeah, I mean, when Clint started with the video, I feel the emotion coming up again. Actually, he said, Dr. Naram would say he got really excited when there was a really big problem. When somebody had a really big problem, Dr. Naram got really excited because that meant that they would be even happier with him when he figured it out, the solution. I feel like I live in that space of like such appreciation for Dr. Naram, because before this lineage, before these secrets, I felt like I was in jail in my body. And so when he started this video of him, I'm just in tears because I can feel what many of these people who come or that we're meeting feel, that know that Dr. Naram gave us freedom. He gave us a second chance at life when many of the doctors and specialists that I saw said, this is it, you're disabled. There's nothing more that you can do. He gave us life. He gave my children a mom. So when you're meeting these people, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that knowing of what I felt from him, what, they feel is that he saved lives for many of these we couldn't.
The
feel.
videos that I've seen, they have so much deep love and respect for Dr. Naram, which then in turn reflects back to you. But can you imagine, you guys, Sarah being diagnosed as disabled? Look at how much energy and vitality she has. She's incredibly beautiful.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jill.
One thing I just wanted to add is that the people that came this evening, we were welcoming them in and we were all supporting them. But what I felt is that they were all so humble. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah,
they were
yeah,
all
yeah.
so humble.
Yeah.
It was just extraordinary, the energy from them. The first couple that came in they wouldn't come to a table, they want to sit right at the back. And Dr. Clint made me be insistent that they don't sit right at the back. But they're just beautiful souls.
And it's really special, all the miracles that have happened. Like we had a butterfly inside the bus. When we went to the monkey temple, the fact that we got to align with the Nagori, like when you guys study more in this book, like that is a miracle. So many people on this trip have experienced so many unbelievable miracles, like lawsuits disappearing, like miracle after miracle after miracle, because we're in the space and setting the intention and doing the secrets. Oh, we've got the magic.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Wait, no, you can stay. But speaking of miracles, I just want to introduce you to these two wonderful, powerful people. This is Anand and Lakshmi.
Yes.
And Anand and Lakshmi, they're so beautiful. They're almost making me cry. But they just came. They said, is there any way that we can get a copy of the book? So I just signed it and gave it to him. And what did you say to me?
It's like a dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Like I met Dr. Naram. Actually, I'm operated for thyroid. Like I was suffering from carcinoma, papillary carcinoma long back. And I was operated. And then after that, I was suffering a lot. I didn't know what to do. Like then I came across, like through computers, like internet, I came across Dr. Naram. So like I was wanting to meet him again every day. I used to call to Mumbai, and luckily I could meet him there. And there I saw you also. I knew this book was coming then. And like so sorry, he had prescribed me some home remedies which I continued for a while. And I met him in Kathmandu also, right here in Solti Hotel. And like I was supposed to meet him again, but like unfortunately he passed away. But you were there for us. In some way or the other, Dr. Naram is with us in form of Dr. Rogers. And like I was asking like other doctors, they were telling me, no, we don't have those copies, you could get it from online. But in one word, I just told Dr. Rogers I need a hard copy of it. Things are just happening like with the books.
Yeah.
He's given us a signed copy. It's like a dream come true.
And his wife might be doing.
No. She's a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Friend of
Foreshadowing
mine.
me. Might be doing the 100-Day Secret. She's been very interested in it for a while and is studying Ayurvedic now.
So Lakshmi told me, she gave such a beautiful idea. First of all, I know they're so humble and they will never say this, but she gave me a donation. Both of them are giving donation for the Ancient Secrets Foundation. And she had a special request for the children who don't have parents. And can you share what you shared with me about what you want for them?
Yeah, I want. I requested Dr. Roger Lynn that they will do raise a fund or some scholarship programs for orphan kids who are interested to study Ayurveda and become a very good healer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She said she wants to start the scholarship fund so they can learn ancient secrets, the Ayurveda, the Siddha Veda, and she has a personal reason why. Do you want to share that part of it as well?
Yeah, actually, when I was, I always had love for this Ayurveda, but I didn't know it is Ayurveda actually. So when I got to know about Ayurveda and everything, I'm already too old to study because we need to have science background and everything. So I thought, if not me, then some other children, they can do it. So I just collected some money for them.
That's magical.
Yeah.
Totally beautiful.
That's a brilliant idea. We were just with the orphans and we all had a team meeting about this and none of us thought about that. Wow. Thank you for sharing that.
That's magical. Really magical.
It was really nice to be able to connect with you guys and learn the story and see what might unfold.
Yeah.
Can we rub our hands together and just send them a blast of love just from us to you?
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
I just gave them the announcement, or I just told them, I said, just because of so much love and the devotion and the love, I'm actually gifting each of them scholarship for the 100-day program. Looks like can you hear me?
Yeah, that's happened a couple
Yeah,
times.
so basically I want them to learn so that they can actually come to the orphan home or the children's home, and they can be some of the ones who help discover if the desire is there and teach them through their example and through their wisdom and through their love. Dr. Ram says, he always would tell me that, sometimes people don't have a skill, but what you look for is if they have the heart. And I see it so much in these beautiful people who've traveled so far, so you can learn. Dr. Ram says it's more than knowing. There's knowing, there's doing in the being. And can you just sense this beautiful being? So now all we have to do, the being is the toughest part. You got it. Now we just have to put a little bit of knowing and doing into that equation, and that will make you unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Clint, this is Belle here in Oregon. And where do we send? I'd love to send a donation, and I'm sure many of us on this call just inspired by the idea of a scholarship fund or such. How do we do that?
That is so beautiful. I'm going to put in, actually, maybe Cornelia, can you put the ancientsecretsfoundation.org? And when you make the donation, just put in the indication. We'll have to get Monica to make sure, but just write in the notes, this is for that scholarship fund for learning those things. In fact, we were just with Uma, one of the beautiful kids that graduated or left from the orphan home or left from the children's home. And the first thing she says, I want to be a healer. And the only thing she knew about was nursing school. And so maybe she'll be one of the first recipients of your scholarship fund. Maybe we can call it the Lakshmi Scholarship Fund. Wow. Anyway, thank you both of you for just sharing. I was just like embraced in the love of their hearts, and I thought I gotta share this with everyone who's watching right now. So thank you so much for letting me share. If you guys have anything more to share, I'm just going to turn it back to you while I say goodbye to a few more people. Thank you, Lakshmi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anand. Any questions for Anand or Lakshmi or anything you want to share?
Yes,
Yeah.
Roma Rishi.
Yeah, you know, Tara and I love Asia and how much we've missed being in Asia after, COVID came. And we haven't been able to go back to Asia, even though we lived there 7 years. And it's been such a huge joy for us for seeing everything you're sharing about being there now. We feel we're on the trip with you, and we're so happy. Thank you.
That's so beautiful, Roverishi and Tara. You want to share?
Tara.
Tara, anything? Oh yeah, anything in your heart you want to share?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's so wonderful to meet you both. And yeah, we just have that feeling of really wanting to um, help children and help children who maybe had a tough beginning become all that they can be. And it's really wonderful that you're taking this on and leading the way and getting to be with these beautiful children.
Mm. Yeah, it's such a blessing. I feel like you're with us on this trip too, Tara and Roma Rishi. I feel like you're joining us. In fact, everyone on this call, I've had so many of you in my heart, and just thinking, wow, that's why I've been trying to do my best to share as much as we can through social media. And we have many more things that we've recorded and want to share. In fact, some of the coolest magic and miracles. And so I'm excited on these next calls to unveil more of that, of the journey, because it's our journey together. You're as much a part of it as the people who are physically here, because your energy and your love and your light has been poured into these kids, just like with this beautiful desire of Lakshmi. I mean, talk about letting love guide you, letting love teach you. Like, why didn't I think of that idea? This is like such a good idea. so excited to do it. I want you to hear from a couple other people. Joseph, so good to see you. And then after Alicia.
Yes, I love what I'm hearing. Like, it's so beautiful. And I was wondering, I have like just one question. If it's possible, like for next year, like maybe the people from the practitioner program can join for Nepal.
Joseph.
Second that.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Joseph. I would want to be with you anywhere. I want to go to Egypt with you. I still plan on that. Joseph is originally from Egypt. He's one of the people in the 3-year practitioner training program. Yeah. In fact, we were with Joseph. He was with us with Kyle in LA, and Spirit guided Joseph to LA. I had no idea he was there. And that's when we did a clinic for the homeless. And so much magic happened there, Joseph, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's still so much. When we went out into the streets of Nepal, was it yesterday? I talked about 3 things Dr. Naram did, which were like magnets for miracles, like for making every day miraculous. And one of them is his presence, so present, and if with your family, your children, your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your parents, totally present with them, with an animal, with a plant, with the food you're eating. If you can become totally present, it's so magical already. Then the second thing is, after that, is playfulness. Dr. Ram was so playful, always making us laugh, and so how do you integrate more of that into your life? And then the third thing was seva, or service. If you do these 3 things, presence, playfulness, and service, it's inevitable you're going to have not just a good day, but a magical, awesome day. And so we've been exercising that muscle here in Nepal. In fact, all of the people joining us at dinner today, I had an intention at the beginning of the week. Dr. Ram says, what do you want? What do you want? Always asking, did he ask you this? He asked you this. So he asked us this. And at the beginning, I was like, okay, what do I want? And I realized, what I want, and I listed 3-4 things, but one of them was, I want at least one miracle for every single person who's been joining us. Now, at dinner tonight, we're not even done with the week, but I wanted to make sure everyone had that powerful experience. So I just said, can everyone raise your hand if you've had at least one miracle? And every single person already raised their hand. And the types of miracles and the types of breakthroughs and the types of possibilities, when you just apply these principles, it's not rocket science, actually. It's so simple. I don't know if there's the coloring book is back there. Maybe I give it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we showed them.
But now it's integrated in a book for kids, which is the coolest. So as we do it, the trick is just actually doing it. And then so much is possible. And when one of us does it, it's amazing. And when we collectively do it, watch out, planet Earth, because we're spread all over the planet. I want you to hear from Alicia as well. You're in England right now, right, Alicia? Let me just make sure.
Hello. Hi. Nice to see you. Oh, so nice. I just wanted to share something with you that I've been enjoying watching Clint's share with these beautiful children. And as a mother myself, I found myself getting a little bit emotional and thinking, what are the needs of these children? How can we best serve them? What's their future going to be like? And I lit some candles in front of the image of Lakshmi. And I was thinking about their education and about their personal needs and about giving them love. And when I see you today, I feel like your love in action. You're an answer to the prayers. So I'm so grateful to you for being there and sharing your love and presence. You're beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for those that maybe aren't as familiar with as Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth, of abundance. And so how cool that from Nepal itself, it's not coming from some foreign source, from some Western thing, from the heart of Nepal, from this beautiful woman named Lakshmi, is where the first donation, actually, is it okay if I show? She wrapped it up in this beautiful thing. When they greet you, they put it a kata. Wrapped up in a kata is the first donation for this this fund. So it's like amazing. So
That's
beautiful.
amazing. So beautiful.
So beautiful. Yeah, so true. These kind of synchronicities and miracles are happening all the time. In fact, as I was sharing those principles about presence, playfulness, and seva, we're in the hotel lobby actually. And in the hotel lobby, can you share that miracle what happened with the doctor? And then yeah, it's so cool. And but just one more, I want to put your hands together one more time for Anand and for Lakshmi. This is for you. We love you and are with you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. It's a miracle. Really. It's really a miracle because it's my true desire that it's going to be fulfilled because of you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, it's awesome when your miracle is also a miracle for so many other people. That's so beautiful. Can I hug you? Yeah. Thank you. Anand, do you have something you want to say? Looks like you have some speechless.
This is a miracle. I came to see you and like things are happening one after other. What can I say?
Unstoppable.
This is definitely a miracle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna sleep. Wait.
I love it. Actually, we've had many people who, when they at different times, they hold the book and they sleep with it. And there's all kinds of cool transmissions that can happen from that. Do you have time for one more? This is
definitely. It's
all right. Beautiful. Aaron, please.
Hey, you guys, I'm like so filled with love seeing all this. It's so wonderful what we're getting here. Thank you. I'm incredibly inspired. I just had a question to ask you guys coming off of that idea. What I'm hearing in terms of how the orphans, the children were actually the ones that were giving so much. Where you guys thought we came to give to them and they came to us, and then hearing about the scholarships and teaching the children, I was wondering what the food situation was like for them. How do they eat? Do they prepare their own food? Do people prepare food for them? Because I'm just thinking, what if there was a way to create it so they could learn how to prepare mung bean soup? And I think for my own kids, wanting to teach them how to eat and take care of their bodies, that if that was even something within the nature of how the infrastructure was there, and how cool would that be if they learned as part of the healing and being healers to prepare that food. And I don't know what the community is like there, but I'm just picturing these beautiful young orphan children going around in the neighboring areas giving out mung bean soup to people, and I'm like, I don't know if there's something there, but was just wondering about that aspect of it.
I love it. As you're saying it, I see there's 108 participants on the call, which is awesome. So beautiful.
I can take over.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Lakshmi,
Thank
perfect.
you.
Bye. So good to meet you. Find me on Instagram. I know he said mention the doctor story, which is actually really cool, and I will. And I know this is going to be a teeny tiny video, but this is 11 seconds of joy. Are you guys ready for 11 seconds of joy? Let me know if you can see this crazy bunch of kids hugging. We're all dancing on a hill with all the orphans, our kids, and Bob Marley love. Oh, okay. They got a chair for me. Yeah, so I just came in the other night to our hotel, and the first night I saw the gentleman sitting at the table, I felt a little ping that I was supposed to go over and talk to him, and I was too tired. And the next day, oh, the mung bean. Gosh, Sarah. Great idea about that, by the way, Ron. They're not doing it. They do have healthy meals, but that's a great idea. So we make sure, Clint, I'm sure we'll put that into the idea of the scholarships as well, and the education. So I came in and there was a guy sitting at the table and I felt a ping. And the next night, because I was tired, I saw him again and I knew at that point that I needed to, oh, there we go over. And I just walked over and was like, hi, I'm Sarah. He said, I'm John. I'm a doctor studying Ayurvedic. Perfect of a divine intervention. So he's actually from Africa and he's a surgeon slash OBGYN that delivers babies. I guess they do a lot of multi-talents in Africa. But what he noticed is a lot of his patients were dying on the table and he couldn't figure out what was going on. But in his belief, he felt it had to do with emotion because the women are just not taken care of there. They're not treated right. And so he took his passion and his love and is here in Nepal. He went to India first and now Nepal, studying Ayurvedic. I get this ping to go talk to this guy who's this doctor who's trying to save thousands of women's lives, who's randomly here to learn Ayurvedic. Divine intervention. So now he knows of Dr. Naram and we're connected. I mean, it couldn't be like any more ridiculously perfect. And one other thing, this is a picture from today. So we went to 2 orphanages. Today we went to another orphanage. And I asked God this morning, show me a ridiculous, undoubting sign that there's a miracle of love. And we show up at this orphanage and there's this tiny baby sleeping outside on the porch by itself, safely. And we pick up this tiny baby. Can you guys see this? And you know what this baby's name is? Lotus. What's on the cover of the book? Lotus.
Oh, that's also Dr. Naram's name as well, Pankaj. Doesn't Pankaj mean lotus? Yeah.
It's even crazier. Behind the baby, given all that, was a painting that Clint had just brought of a lotus. And then on the other side of it was this picture of how much God loves us. Ridiculous miracle upon miracle upon miracle. I just can't get over how much when we're willing to see it, the divine shows. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty magical. Yeah. Any questions, any insights, any reflections?
We are just enjoying every word. We're just enjoying the feeling, the experience. I believe Sarah did you have a question?
No, I just earlier, I had a question, but I think Jill answered a part of it about Holi. How did the festival of Holi transform you guys?
Oh my gosh. When I show you guys these videos, can you see them okay? Kind of not.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of? Okay, I'm going to show you just a little clip of these crazy kids and the Holi experience. It was really beautiful. So Clint, of course, wouldn't have us do it if we didn't do it right. The day before we sat in fire ceremony in a circle and we did the practice of the Marma point of letting go. So if you guys take your left hand, I love doing these. So the right hands are forgiveness. I'm still remembering all this. So anybody correct me if I'm wrong, but the left hand is letting go. And so for Holy, the first day is about letting go of things that we're holding resentment for, anything that we have in our body or our mind about it. And we press that point 6 times. So if you guys just want to do it with me, think, and when you're doing it, you're going to visualize a red frame around your left eye. So you'll close your eyes, you'll imagine a red frame, and you have your fingers on your hand. Now you think of someone that you need to forgive. Usually for me, I also see my own face, but we can do that next. So just think of a moment or someone that you need to forgive, or you want to find forgiveness for. And we're going to press that point 6 times, holding the red frame in our eye, in our mind's eye, and visualizing that person. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they say instead of 8, I think it's 80 or 90% of illness and disorder is caused by trauma, and especially trauma from childhood that we just pocket into our body. So doing these things is really important, and that's the expression of holy. So to answer the question, it's really powerful. What I personally discovered, at first I thought, well, I don't really have anybody to forgive because I've been doing this for a while, then I'm quick at it now. But there's things I wanted to let go of. So I wrote on the paper, let go of this. I want to let go of the fear of this, right? And then what I realized, what it really was about was not having my needs met. And then I was like, oh my gosh. Well, the reason we hold resentment is our needs weren't met. Right? We have some sort of moment with a human that we've interacted with where we were injured. Trauma was created because we had a need that wasn't fulfilled, whether it was to be heard or to love. So I don't know if that zings the way that it did, how simple it is. Like, okay, my needs aren't being met. How do we get our needs met? So for me, that was my reflection of the letting go. And then the next day playing with the kids, I'm, having buckets of water dumped in your head and just becoming that playful state of what he was talking about with Dr. Naram. So perfect.
When I was walking Lakshmi and reflecting on when you feel love and you share it, the ripples go out all over the world. Like how many of us were touched because of it? Also, Sarah and I today with Rain from the Netherlands, we went to visit a new orphan home that has 16 girls, and they're not in a very good state. They're not as blessed in some ways as those who are up in the mountain home that all have a family unit. And in fact, did you already talk about the baby?
Oh, I did, in the lotus.
Yeah, and I had taken, Shilpi's daughter had made me a lotus picture. And did you share about this?
I did.
Oh, man.
And it turns out
so
Dr.
cool.
Naram's name means lotus.
Yeah, so beautiful. So when I see this happening, you just listen and you follow the signs. And what if we can create a model with not only this children's home, but that we can duplicate for all the children who need it. In fact, I forgot about this, but at one point in my life, when I was asking myself, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I said, I want peace, possibility, and prosperity for 100% of the children on planet Earth. And I also consider adults like big kids. So we're all counted in that. Yeah. Well, I think we've been more than enough time in sharing these stories and sharing from our heart. And so I just want everyone to have a chance to interact with each other. And I actually think those 3 kind of principles about presence and playfulness and seva are so applicable that everyone here on this call today, if you apply one of those, can change this day, can inspire miracles, can invite miracles. So I would love to go into a breakout room. I really encourage you to go into this breakout room, and in your breakout room, maybe someone will share something which is the exact right thing for you, or maybe you'll be inspired to share something. But the question is, which of those principles do you have you applied, and what happened as a result of it, or do you want to apply today? And then next week, I actually want to follow up and hear your stories, your experiences about when you apply more presence, when you apply more playfulness, when you apply more service. And I know because you're on this call, or you're already doing a lot of this. So maybe you already have some miracle you can share about one of those principles that would inspire someone else, or something you want to apply even more today. So Cornelia, can you maybe break out rooms of 4 people? So that way, and anything else anyone wants to share before we go into breakout rooms while she's getting it set?
Dr. Clint, I have something to share. This is Sarabjit here, and that on this coming Friday, 25th, we have in the European call, I will be conducting a small art activity. Everybody is welcome. We will be doing something. It is a surprise, so please come. Bring your pencils, color pencils. If not, just a black Sharpie and some white paper. That's all you need. Yeah, thank you.
I wanted to ask, how can we get a copy of the Meditation to be Unstoppable?
Oh, beautiful, Jamila. It's such a good question. There is a link we can put in it. Carol, do you have access to that link you can put in there? You actually go to ancientsecretsfoundation.org and you look for the Lotus Collection, actually is what it's called. And,
so strange.
Yeah, and that's where that is, but a great question. Is Cole, are you still on the call? I hope he's still on the call, Cole. He may have already got off the call, but he has such a powerful story that I want to make sure that you hear his story. And if you're not on the call right now, Cole, we'll make sure that it gets shared next time. All right, any other questions? All right, let's go in. Oh, Alicia, yes.
It actually isn't a question, but I wanted to let you know that I was also thinking about something having to do with yoga for kids or for the children. And I was playing with a word, a name of what to call it. It had something to do with like little lotus blossoms or lotus flowers. It was, so I hear you saying this and it's another synchronicity and it's just blowing my mind right now. It's amazing.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Yeah.
I really want to acknowledge and appreciate all the love that you guys have poured into these kids. On the last day that we were there, after, we're in the middle of a dance party, and I get pulled aside and they're talking to me about some challenges. And then Raj, who's one of the older ones that's been helping manage some of the logistics, after we had this kind of difficult conversation and then resolved some challenging issues, the father of the orphan home left, and then Raj just fell into my arms and he cried and he cried and he cried for almost like 3-4 minutes. And Ryan, who was with me, put his hand on Raj's back and we just let the tears flow. And then when he was done crying, he said that, about a year and a half ago, when all the lockdowns happened and money stopped coming and visitors stopped coming, at one point he heard his father say, I've devoted 20-30 years of my life to this, and if no one else cares, then maybe we'll have to stop this orphan home and let the kids go be on their own. And for whatever reason, that troubled Raj so much, And they said that we were the first visitors here in the last few years. And when he saw us coming, not just to play, but really seriously wanting to help with food or whatever is needed, he just cried and he just says, I don't know how to say thank you enough. So beautiful. So thank you for your love, and thank you for your kindness. And Esther, oh, you want to end with this? Is that what you want to do? Yeah, so just in case there's some people that aren't going to go into the breakout room.
I want to share something. This call has been touched all of our hearts and is miraculous. But what I want to share is that the synchronicity is it also is coinciding to the moment with the onset of the vernal equinox, which is spring, which is the embodiment of so many of the qualities that you are bringing presence to, and playfulness, sharing with us, the joy, dancing with the kids, and the depth. Also, there's a word, I didn't create it, I wish I had, but it's one of my favorites. It is called plurk, P-L for play, and then O-R-K for work. It's the synthesis of play and work. Presence, purpose, play. So
I think it also could be your nickname, Esther, because you're so much that thing.
What's that? Instead of whistle while you work, whistle while you plurk.
I would say, Esther, you're very plurky.
Thank you. Right back at you.
Right. Well, beautiful. Let's put our hands together. You can unmute yourself, and not only to everyone on this call, everyone that's in need, and those kids, not only at that particular home, but all the kids around the world. I love you and I'm with you. I love you.
Love you and I'm
with
with
you.
you.
And I'm with you.
Love
Love
you
you
and I'm
and I'm
with
with
you.
you.
Love you.
I love you and I'm with you.
Love you and I'm with you.
And I'm with
Love
you.
you and I'm with
with
you.
you.
Love you and I'm with you.
Love you, and I'm with you.
Love you and
I
I'm
love
with
you and I'm
I
with
love you
you.
and I'm with you.
you. Asta, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I love you and I'm with
Love
you.
you and I'm with you.
So beautiful. Happy birthday and all new birth for all of us. So now, Cornelia, if you can put us in the breakout rooms and we can discuss what have we seen as a result of presence, playfulness, and seva service, or what thing we want to apply more today. And if you're watching this recording still, make a choice. I think we can also end the recording in the Facebook Live, Cornelia. And I love you and I'm with you.